block arrows, orbs, and hooks coming into this game. The hook will still connect.
Made a mistake to allow him to play that champion. You know, Lyra is definitely such a strong jungler. He has not had as strong of a start, I would say, to summer as
Very much so thwarted last game by TSM, almost in a perfect matchup. Parth and Violet will head to the back if they leave the players with the last few words of wisdom.
Exactly, and I mean, he is going to have a strong gank assist in all his lanes. So we'll have options, and here he is already.
There you go, level 2, a lot faster than game 1, and TSM keeps the ball rolling just 2.5 minutes in. They're able to get out, so quick moves on the bot means Svenskeren can safely do something top with Haunter.
Yeah, and Seraph is really low. He just uses Slice and Dice. He's going to be in trouble here. I think this is a tough dive to actually get out of.
Oh, the minions are just too far off. Haunter doesn't have mana to clear it up quick enough.
Yeah, he's saving his mana for the dive. He's going to start this up with the W, damage reduction up, hit the stun, free Q, and then to get that.
Shield in, the burn is down. Oh, Dash is back through. Would have taken the auto anyways. Empyrean gets stopped by Bjergsen on the roam up. TSM one step ahead on a lot of these plays so far.
Put it down every single time, so it's tough.
Envy doing a bit more of what they couldn't last time, and that was set up the vision. But you see what happens as soon as they step out of their own vision, they get into very scary situations. And the Dark Passage helping out Envy towards your way. Hakuo was thinking on that sixth sense.
Oh, they're going for the dive.
But when Hakuo leaves lane, Apollo is only there to play alone, and TSM make it threes a crowd to the... But we're definitely seeing a change on the top side. TSM still grabbing first Drake just at the last moment.
Doubleth was trying to pull off the keep, but couldn't make it happen.
Nice block, getting the concussive blows back onto the members of Envy. Lyra wants to go in, he's ready to be crowd controlled. Piercing arrow's not gonna mark it. That's the stun onto Svenskeren as TSM feels like they can take the fight. Envy just plays their vision here. They prep the fight, and now they're going to take it. Gotta be careful on the exit. Haunter on a good spot to separate them and possibly pick one off.
Punished so hard. You commit the flash ultimate on Varus, he whiffs. Now you have no way out of the fight. You have no way to retaliate in the fight when they come in, and now Haunter is going to get chased down too. Their whole team is just dying.
Things are getting a little sketchy here. Exhaust goes down onto Haunter. He finally goes down. But Envy was dancing around, not getting much after this fight.
Picked up some kills and assists himself, and now he's right back in there.
Time to dance in the jungle. Oh, Svenskeren. Repeating a little bit of history there, getting himself in trouble, and the team's not able to react fast enough. It looks like he thought Bjergsen would be there in time. They are in their own jungle, but that does not seem safe at this point. That's going to be Biofrost locked up as well. Possibly another hook from Hakuo. They turn off, and the bot side just got taken over by Envy.
Again, they can fully commit to it. They get 2 kills and the red buff. Now TSM trying to set up a dive here top, but Envy is on the way.
They want Haunter. Or I'm sorry, they want Seraph, I should say. And we can lock him down. Concussive blows was a nice hit from Biofrost.
You'll have to see that dragon. That's a big one going over to Envy. They can defend the top turret because that's the trade that TSM was trying to make. Oh, now onto Bjergsen.
One hit, the cocoon. Oh, actually cleansed out immediately by Bjergsen. Isn't enough to save his life. He throws back the power. It's not enough to take down Period.
Oh.
One last shot. And the 100 HP escapes are now in favor of Envy. Is it another kill? It's going to be a kickback for Lyra, and he doesn't have the repel to get into range.
And the TP now coming in from TSM. They're looking for a play.
Good
Marathon whiffs again.
Onto the ward. All right, looks like they're going to answer back with Seraph. He can dash. Oh, he got bumped from dashing over the wall. He is left out to dry. The flash is going to put him back, and that is Haunter going down immediately as the damage for the fight was on the bottom side. Somehow Envy has flipped it. Now both top laners are down. Is it? And wow, if this is TSM's, what's the hit from Lyra? Oh, he smites too early. That goes over to Svenskeren. They are going to be able to get on the Herald Charm as well. The Shrine is picked safe without any turret damage. Mirian looks to maybe finalize somebody here, but they don't have enough forward vision to make a charm work. Whoa, very interesting position from Hakuo. Without that vision, we were just talking about Apollo. Could take down Sven, has to back off. This is a fight that could result now in Envy's favor. It was Seraph mid. He's trying to make the long run top, but he's got Haunter on his tail.
Yeah, Seraph might be able to cut them off. They can keep chasing. We'll see if they can catch up. He probably should have gone down.
Yeah, they pinched together right in the river. There's no exit stop now, and Haunter may actually be able to take them out.
Seraph over the wall, though, uses Light Nice. He's on Bjergsen.
Yeah, they are going to be there. It's the kill onto Lyra, though, coming.
More of a glass cannon protection, right? You need to tank somewhere.
Going for a try.
Oh, there they go.
Oh, Knocked down and locked up as Lyra as he goes over the wall. Seraph comes in. Dominus immediately in defense. He can't even get the HP damage over onto TSM, and they are running for the hills on this one. TSM with enough ward coverage and vision wards to stay here towards this top. Really last hit those minions. Into the brush. Here now they can see TSM waiting for the exact same thing. Able to evade this time. Whoa, everything onto the shield. And they are going to be able to drop, and they say the crowd control's there for long enough. Seraph's going to be in the fight as well. Svenskeren down to 100 HP. If it were to be 80,
now they're going to layer that
dead. And now they're on to Hanser. TSM coming in one by one and dropping the same to Envy in the mid lane.
That was so well done by Envy. The crowd control, and now they catch Bjergsen.
It's the cleanse out. Hakuo, I thought he could take it, but Bjergsen had some spheres on the ground to up the damage.
Ultimate on double, if no ultimate on Bjergsen or Sven. So Envy can always turn for the fight, and they catch a charm on a Bjergsen.
5,000 HP, exhaust down onto him as well, but they scatter him back. This gives Sven time. Is he in? The kick is down, and so is his flash to get out. But they stop Baron. Oh,
they're actually gonna blast cone back in.
Better watch out for spike damage on the back side. It's gonna do a bit more.
Spot this.
Biofrost will see Svenskeren's just over at Gromp, and they may have sealed their fate. Lyra down to 150 HP, an instant kill. Svenskeren kicks him. Doesn't even leave it up to choice. And now they're on to Seraph. What is this choice this day as they try to get under the skin of TSM? They're, of course, going to put Vision back at Baron.
They tried to get so clever there. They think for sure TSM will be resetting, but Biofrost had respawned. He's out on the map, walks straight to the Baron pit, and finds Envy at almost no HP. Oh,
I mean, it goes both ways, but you play the percentage on this one, and
do anything too crazy.
And they have brought the entire family to the bot side. Hanser a little too close for comfort. That's Seraph down first, though, as TSM somehow turned it in their favor. Svenskeren lives with like single-digit HP. What is this game? And the turret will go down. That's not going to live with any HP. Envy without Seraph cannot find a way to the back line.
If he wants a split push, you have to have that as the safety net. Seraph now checking forward. Oh.
Ouch. If he had a vision ward there, I bet more powerful when you say, how'd he zero that guy out? He was hiding the spheres. 14 to 12, nice cleanse there. Oh my god, Hakuo almost down from 100 to 0 immediately with just a few of those spheres from Bjergsen. Blue buff is on him so he can keep delivering the pain. Fires over to Apollo. The flash out, can't even get his heal off in time as he drops to the ground. And now Seraph, one of the tankiest of the team, trying to get himself up front and do the damage. He's a little bit of both this time and can't find the kills on the other end. Race for them if they want to take a fight and they win, they have a chance to get some room on those bottom turrets. Don't think it's going to be the case though. Inhibitor goes down. Double Lift looking to stay on the back line here as the Redemptions cross each other. That's the initiation as the final help comes through. Carrion goes down. A huge hit from Svenskeren to start things off. And the rest of the team, they hear the bell. They are ready to clean up the rest of the fight. And the Nexus turrets start to fall in favor of TSM. It was a bit more back and forth this time. But the Baron call giving TSM the upper hand in the middle of the game. Allow them to find a way into Envy's base. And allow them to get the 2-0 victory over Envy 40 minutes in.
Svenskeren finishing the game the way he started, dominating Envy. That was such a sick kick through 4 members of Envy there.
Envy started to get into their jungle. They weren't respecting that. And that also, I think, goes both ways. We think of TSM saying, hey, you know, we're getting ahead of ourselves. That also goes with kind of disrespecting teams, not thinking Envy would be that far up in those. Svenskeren went down, he came up, he went down because Lyra was right there at his red, wasn't expecting it. So they're definitely learning, growing, and we've always known TSM to be a team who I feel learn more between games than adapt in them, and we're seeing that in-game adaptation a little bit more now.
For sure, and we're also just seeing once again how strong